G'day and welcome back to Construction Simulator with me, Jay. I thought we would start a new week with a new episode like we did last week of Construction Simulator. From what I have seen across the board from various reviews out there, a lot of people are enjoying it. There are a few bugs, but it's got a fantastic range of machinery. And I think it personally, I don't know why some people dislike it, but I think it complements Farming Simulator very well. A lot of the machines we've seen in this game are the same machines that we see in Farming Simulator, minus the tractors, of course. But Caterpillar equipment, a lot of it's the same. And it takes the aspect of Farming Simulator that we can't do and allows us to do it. As in digging. Anyway, let's continue where we left off last week, and we will speak with, and I believe I'm pronouncing his name right this time, Hape.
Pete and Helena bought this property back when the town was flourishing. Most businesses here are family-owned, like this one. It'd be a shame if they had to shut their doors because they're no longer profitable. Of course, things look pretty bleak if no visitors are coming to town. But you know what? Joe and I had a great idea that may sound a little crazy, but we have to give it a shot. Take the broken tank to Joe's motel. Then I'll fill you in over there. See you soon.
So, while we take the tank to Joe's motel, I thought I would let you know what's going to go on, like I am planning, based on quite a few requests to make this a regular thing. My character does look different because when I went to load the save game, the game was corrupted, and I had to start again. So yes, we are back at Joe's motel. Oh, we're back to the point where we left off, but with a new character. And Rumor Mill. Where's the motel? Alright, let me figure. I'll meet you over at Joe's motel. Okay, here we are at the motel. It helps if you follow directions. The nav system is a little bit finicky. Park behind the hotel. And we'll speak with Hape again.
Ah, perfect timing. The preparations are underway. I'm sure you're wondering what exactly we're up to. Well, it's like this. We need something spectacular to keep this town from going completely under. So we'll work some magic here and special effects there. And presto, we'll have swarms of tourists coming for a peek with their cameras. On the outskirts, there's a place that we already set up for our plan. We just need your help to put the final piece in place. We should be finished by morning.
And don't forget to get the golden hammers as you're driving around the map. I've been forgetting to do that. There. It worked for me this time. The last time, when it crashed, it went to nighttime and it didn't put the the device on the back of my truck. Filed a bug report, and guess what? I actually got a response from one of the devs. So they are definitely interested in improving the game. Yeah, I just posted in the Steam forums and one of the devs responded, asking me to basically give them a little bit more detail on what happened. So I did. So let's turn the lights on. We won't turn the beacons on because, well, this is supposed to be a secret mission. For now, I'm going to do a little bit of driving, but from some of the recommendations I've seen, driving is going to get a little bit tedious, especially on some of the bigger missions. And we'll go into that later. And I've also seen a couple of recommendations that say turn traffic down to low. That's going to avoid the amount of traffic jams you have during the daytime. I do love the graphics in this game, though. I think they are very good. They're on par with Farming Simulator, again for different reasons. But the trucks and the equipment is very well detailed. I did try a controller over the keyboard, and I hate to say it, I'm just not a console player. I am a mouse and keyboard player. So I am sticking with a mouse and keyboard, which is one of the reasons I am sticking with the external view, kind of like I do in Farming Simulator. I know, to each their own. And look at backhoes here. Let's go grab that golden hammer. Park. Oh, okay. I need to park in the blue area. I thought I had to excavate the blue area. I assumed that was why the backhoe was here, and tobacco loader. Excavate the trench. Now, some of the tips and tricks I've seen. Oh, I'm stuck. Great. Some of the tips and tricks I've seen have said later on in the game when you can rent equipment, especially if you're doing multiplayer, buy a dump truck early and you can sell the soil and actually make quite a bit of money doing it. Since we're still doing the tutorial, well, we're not going to be able to do that right now. guess we should turn the lights on. Yeah, just going back to what I was saying, I've seen some, like, obviously a couple of other YouTubers are playing this game, Mr. CDP being one, and I have seen some nasty comments in his comment section, basically saying, stick to Farming Simulator. How dare you play a different game? And it kind of caught me off guard. And I won't repeat what was said, but like I said, some of them were quite nasty, and just same with Daggerwin. I don't know how many of you watch Daggerwin, but I mean, he's always tried out different games when they came out, and I'm not, you know what, I'm not even going to repeat what people were saying. It was that rude. And the only reason I'm really playing it is, and I can see why other YouTubers that do Farming Simulator are playing it, because it's got so much similarity. Like I said, you get to do a lot of the things. So cool. Is it going to let me? No, I have 1% left. That's kind of frustrating. And you know what, too? I mean, let's face it, if you watch Cola Corn Star, you watch a lot of farms videos, people like Cola Corn Star, Larson Farms, they all have heavy equipment that they, like excavators and front-end loaders, that they do their own construction with. To an extent. I mean, the Welkers, they even have a road grader. Clear the marked area. Place unidentified flying object. The cranes are a little bit finicky, but you get used to them after a while. And when something turns green, you don't have to be exactly in the hole to get it there, but it helps. When you're finished, come back to the office. Okay, I'm going to wrap this up. I'm going to reset my vehicle. This is the... And I'm going to try and take a screenshot. So I will be right back. Okay, that's done, and we are on our way back to the office to meet Hape. I can't pronounce his name. It's German, and I did see in a video, one of the preview videos from Astragon Entertainment, how they pronounced it, and I'm just going to keep calling him Hape. Hape. There is no R, so it's not Harpe. I do think that it's great that they have included this in the game. Didn't do it this time. When you take the corner too tightly, you squeal. As one viewer in the last video put it, you're not Mario Andretti in a dump truck. You must be stopped. Yeah, it's right. I thought I had got a good laugh actually. Loading up the game, there's a whole list of things to do if you are involved in construction and you go on a construction site. Make sure you wear PPE, stuff like that. And I guess just to cover themselves, the devs have to put that stuff in.
At last! There you are. Now all we have to do is keep our mouths shut and see what happens. But one thing's as certain as the sun rising in the morning. The people in this town love rumors and headlines. Soon everyone will be talking about the glowing object from another world. I'm sure of that. And all thanks to your help. Good job. Listen, to be honest, I'm pretty satisfied with what I've done with my life. My career has been rock solid, but I also think it's high time that I retire. My business is small, but in good shape, and it needs someone to pick up the reins. And I honestly can't think of anyone better for this job.
Small, he's got
you.
2 vehicles.
So, what do you say? I'd stick around for a while to help until you're on your feet. Deal?
What do you say, folks? Do we buy the company? I say we buy the company.
Congratulations on running your very own company. If you want it to succeed, you should stop by regularly and familiarize yourself with everything. I recommend you first take a close look at the upgrade levels and start meeting the goals listed there. It's the only way to qualify for the big jobs in town, so you can someday leave this place behind. You should also take a look at the vehicle fleet and the finances to see what it takes to manage your construction equipment and get an overview of your financial situation. But the most important thing is fulfilling the orders. It's the only way you can make money to keep expanding your business and afford new construction equipment. So get to it. Running a company isn't an easy job, but the best way to start is by getting started. The rest will work.
Makes sense.
Out. Trust me, and I'm still here for you.
So there is our new company, and like I said, I had to restart the character. So you have advanced the player level and have received new skill point. Cool. Okay, you can. Do you want to open the expansion? Yes. So to get to our next goal, we need 3 construction machines, we need to buy the new premises, and we need to finish the expansion contract. Okay. So let's see where our equipment is. We can put the equipment in the repair bays to repair it. If you read through the help menu, I've been reading through the help menu a bit, because you can see they're repaired. There is, oh, where did we go back to? Profile, progress, company, upgrade levels. Now obviously we don't want to necessarily do this till we have money, but one of the requirements is, well, I don't know if this kicks in or not until we reach the next level. We have to refuel 25 times and we have to repair 25 times at an external gas station. So that's something worth looking at. For now, I'm going to put the vehicle fleet in storage so they get repaired, and then we're going to take a look at the jobs around town. We can't start a campaign until we've finished this one, and there are 4 campaigns to Europe, and there are 4 campaigns to the North American map, and I think the finale is where we get to build the Ferris wheel from what I saw in the preview, so that looks quite interesting. Land development, commercial building, and a parking lot. So those are the 3 jobs we start out with. We still pretty much only have the village available to us that we know of. Not sure how. That one I believe is fairly in depth. Land development, show contract, rent construction. Oh, we get to rent the dozer. Let's do that one and then we will wrap up the episode. You can change the difficulty of the missions, which changes well, later on apparently it changes how much you make from it. So let's leave those alone for now. Do we want that one or parking lot? Rent construction machine. Map. Land development, commercial building, and parking lot. I guess that makes sense. The commercial building and the parking lot would be one and the same. Let's do land development. Because I think we can do that one with the equipment we have. Well, apart from the dozer. Rent construction machine. Let's give it a go. There we are, vehicle dealer. For those of you that haven't seen or were curious about it, there are a ton of vehicles available, from paving machines to front-end loaders to rollers. There is certainly no shortage of that, and apparently Astrogon have a couple in development, vehicle DLCs. Don't know what they'll be priced at. I didn't look at previous construction simulator pricing, so I'm hoping it's not too much. Ooh, it's fairly expensive to rent a dozer for the day. Families are moving back to the village. Company vehicle fleet. There's that dozer. The dozer's not roadworthy, so even though it's 85 meters down the street, I am going to fast travel. And because it's so close, there is no price to fast travel. Until you have a big tractor trailer, I don't think fast travel is worth. Transporting or driving your vehicles is worth it, because you have to rent a vehicle each and every time, and that's going to get expensive. Now let's do it this way. I'm sure I could have used my backhoe for this. Like I said, if this was multiplayer, I probably would have used the backhoe, and then had, you know, especially if I had somebody helping me to drive a dump truck. Like I said, one of the tips and tricks was rent a dump truck. And sell the soil. As you can see, just by what the dozer is moving, there would be a fair amount of soil to move. Pressing V. Okay, so we're doing a pretty good job so far. Everything looks green. Only you could do this in Farming Simulator. Landscaping, I mean... And again, this goes back to why I don't understand the people's comments. I mean, people have been claiming for years in Farming Simulator they need movable terrain, that we can actually use vehicles to, vehicles like this, bulldozing stuff, to edit the terrain. That trench must be done. Does it say where the trench must be done? Well, I'm guessing... Okay. Jobs. Rent machine. Let's rent a small machine, because I'm not quite convinced. Flatten, so we might need the bulldozer again. Won't return it yet. I'd like to rent a crawler excavator. Let's take a look at this one in the showroom. Okay, this one looks like a good one, the Lieber. I like to sort. I figured that out pretty quickly. So you can sort by job type. Where did it go? Hydraulic, cat, Lieber, rent, yes. I have been reading again reviews and comments on the Steam forums, and I'll do a separate video on ways to make money. Apparently, like I said, besides tips and tricks like selling dirt, there are some good ways to make money. And there are some good missions, I should say, to make money. Oh, okay. We could have done this with the backhoe. Shoot. Don't know why it was recommending one of these. Really? I can see why. I mean, depending on whether you need to backfill your job or not, I can see why people say to sell the dirt. I'm going to move forward a little bit because we seem to be missing, and something tells me it's kind of essential not to miss parts. Like I said the other day, we did discover this game's a bit like Farming Simulator in that it's fairly forgiving, but I don't know how forgiving it is. Front is still red. I'm sorry. I don't think the sides matter. Alright, I'm just cognizant of time, so let me dig this trench, and I will see you in a second. Okay, and that's a trench dug. As you can see, we did end up with quite a bit of dirt at the side. I'm not sure how much a dump truck full of dirt costs, but yeah, I can see it adding up, if, like I said, especially if you've got a second player. So I think that is a very legitimate tip I read in the forums. Oh, I keep forgetting to reset the vehicle. There we go. The only thing I don't like about this vehicle is pretty much the same thing I don't like about the backhoe, is you have to keep it, well, this one doesn't have arms, but it has to put that little blade down to give it stability. So I think a big cat loader when we have money will definitely be worth it. Alright, so we need a flatbed truck, and I'll be right back. Alright, with the trench drug, it's time to go to the building supply company and get some supplies. Well, that was great. The arrow said go this way, and I did. And now I need to do a three-point turn. So I'm curious to know how long a mission takes. This is kind of two missions in one because we've taken over the company. But in terms of recording time, oh, he's got some. Oh. Ooh, that was an expensive car to hit. I hope, yeah, I'm pretty sure I turned off traffic violations early on. So we need a pallet of PVC pipes and some cable drum. Okay. Oh, if anyone's wondering, large concrete bucket. That might come in useful later. And let's have them auto load that. We could, for $600, have them take it directly to the construction site. But again, in the interest of time, and since it's just around the corner, is this going to allow me to do this at this angle or not? Bet you it's not. Support legs are blocked. Bear with me for a second here. Alright, this worked at a much better angle. I thought. I guess it's a little bit of a learning curve. I should have pulled forward a little bit more. I just don't want to go too far forward and not be able to put my other products on the ground. But I thought I should have backed it. You know what? Hindsight is 20/20. Next time I'll know. Back in when making a delivery, or get a bigger truck. I think got a bigger well, you know what? Clear the marked area. It better not tell me that I now have to lift those into the ground. Yep. So we're going to back into these. Lesson learned. I like that crane we had at the beginning. That's the one I think we really need. The one where we had to do, if you watched episode 1, where we had to do the city water main reconstruction. Yeah. Now extending the crane left, oh wow, going up and down is really quick. Extending it left and right, outwards is not so much. Gotta work on my crane controls. Unpack construction materials. Oh no. I told you. We would need that bulldozer again. Wow. Drive the machines off the construction site. Do you want to look at upgrading level S? I'm confused. Yes, I did want to look at upgrading to level S, thank you very much. I like the donuts. It looks just like Dunkin' Donuts, except, you know, if you notice driving around town, there's 6 Dudes Burgers too, which is, I guess, a play on Five Guys. Good job. Hydraulic excavator would be a good addition. Yeah, I would like to get a proper hydraulic excavator though. So let's see about this upgrade to level S. I have enough money. I can purchase company premises too. Okay, so that's what they were talking about. Now, we're not going to do that yet. Let's send our equipment back to Return it. Whoa. It really did cost us. That definitely ate into the profits. What do we end up with? We end up, after expenses and deductions, so we made, yeah, close to 100,000 on that project. Well, that's it for this week's episode. Well, I won't say this week's episode because I'm sure I will do another one because I really want to dig into this game. But that's it for today's episode. And let's see what jobs are available now. Parking lot and commercial building. I'm going to have a quick spin around town once my truck is repaired and see what is available. If we uncover any other job sites or any other important sites. But I'm going to do that on my own time, and we will see you in the next episode. Hopefully you enjoyed this one. Feel free to leave a comment as always, and a thumbs up is always appreciated. Take care, Jay.